Hi guys, I will talk today about the coronavirus. Just few things, and all right. So let's start talking. I went to Costco today, and I wanted to buy water, and I did, and I bought extra stuff, but there was no paper towels, there was no toilet paper. Well, it kind of sounds funny, honestly. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the coronavirus as a situation, and I will start with this. About 10 years ago, I got sick with H1N1 H1 virus. I think this is called swine flu, right? Something like this. I don't remember really. And I got really violently sick. I was in bed for a week, and for another week I was recovering. So the my point here is really simple. Yes, people can get sick really strong with strong sickness, but it doesn't mean that these people will die. And this is what my bottom line when I'm talking about predictions for pandemic and so on and so on. Remember, we when we were children, I'm pushing 60, and whoever was the same age, when we were younger, we were healthier, and not just we were healthier, we had less things to kind of worry. There's so much stuff now going on for the children and for even the older people. And I think the biggest problem is information. And it's not just biggest person information, but manipulation of information. People get scared all the time. We're going to die tomorrow. We're going to die tomorrow. So run to the stores, buy crap that you don't need. The funny part is, as I said, I went today to Costco, and some of the products were missing, but pretty much everything was there. I bought some spam. I bought some, chicken noodle, no chicken noodle. I bought in Kroger, and I bought some, ramen with just add water and microwave. Which kind of funny because, it's I think it's produced in China. So my point here is really simple: that people who talk about um, talked about pandemics, and I would say they should be really careful and not just really careful. I think some of them that spread rumors are people who are friends of merchants. You imagine, for instance, for last week, how many stuff was bought, stuff that otherwise you would not buy it. Even me, who went through, if you remember, millennium back, this was the only time I really believed that something can happen because it was man-made, technically possible. Okay, and the at the time, I bought some stuff. Yeah, I bought some rice. I bought some flour. I bought some Crisco oil, and I bought some stuff. I mean, I already don't remember. I had a lot of stuff, and then nothing happened. Okay, same thing is here. You imagine how many people went last week and bought off all the water, right? They bought. There's some places they're missing water. For instance, yesterday I watched some of the pictures that people that I know in Salt Lake City. They went to stores and there was no water. There's no ramen soup. There's no this and this. There's this. It was kind of funny. Imagine how many millions went through the hands in just like certain chains. So I think people who spread rumors, they're really in a way helping merchants because people spend so much money, and who knows if they're going to eat it. And after everything passes and everything's going to be fine. You see, the um, in a real life, in a normal life, without scare, they wouldn't. A lot of people wouldn't buy crab that they just bought right now. For instance, well, honestly, I love chicken noodle soup, canned chicken noodle. It's really good. It's like two servings in one can. It costs $1, and you just dilute it with water, and you have de facto two large bowls of chicken soup. But I don't eat it every day. I can, when I want some, I will eat it, and because I have a craving for it. And the point is, what happens is with these situations, people are buying like they're gonna eat it 3 times a day. They're gonna sit in a basement and open and wait until the nuclear cloud passes. That you don't have to warm up soup or something like this. This is horrible. As I said, in different circumstances, they would not buy stuff like this. And then not just they'll not buy stuff like this, everything gonna be fine and settled. Yes, people gonna die, but it's not gonna be. Imagine how many people die from flu every year anyway. I went through influenza epidemic in eastern Ukraine of 1972. Uh, and as a child, I was really little then. When I was going to school, uh, you can see people are. I don't know if you live, who live in Eastern Europe, they know what it is. You can walk the street, and suddenly, from one of the uh, driveways that go in inside the big apartment buildings yards, you can see people removing caskets, open caskets. Like you can see, and you can see dead people, right? Scary, especially for young people like me at the time. And and yet it's not impressive. Why? Because how many people die every year from flu? Okay, uh, in the United States, like I don't know. I'll do smaller. I heard higher figure, but to say like 50,000 people. But they don't just buy from flu; they buy complications of different other different stuff that they had already. Heart failure, stuff like this, blah blah blah. There's so much other stuff. And yeah, everything can happen. But there's a joke about it that you don't go earlier than the God tells you to. So without how to almighty, there's no things that being mixed and turned around and so on and so on. So don't worry about it because just when you do precautional measures, it's going to be fine.